So, what was I saying before I was raging again? Oh, something about the bars and that. Yeah, the food I was eating. Overall, pretty cool. I wouldn't say I was sad to leave, because this time, I mean, all the other previous holidays, especially when I was little, I used to cry when it was time to go home. But now we've got a dog. I mean, I had a cat, but the thing is, cats are solitary. They don't. It's not. They don't care about like their owners, but they don't mind being left on their own. Whereas dogs, and especially our dog, I mean, right now, I'm on my own with the dog, but the dog's asleep, so he's fine. And he also knows I'm in the house, so he's not scared. But obviously, we had to take him to a kennels, and the thing is, he knew nobody there. And I thought about him a few times while I was there. I was like, oh, do you think he's doing alright? And then I heard the UK, while I was there, they had really, really warm weather, which I was like, to be honest, that's not bad, because he'll be too tired to do anything, because dogs don't really like the heat. Or, well, my dog doesn't like the heat. Well, my dog would rather be rolling around in the snow than rolling around in the heat. He likes being cold. I was like, yeah, he might not be bothered to do anything, which would be a good thing, because when we dropped him off on the, oh my, what are you doing? Middle lane hogger. That's exactly what you are, and you're an idiot. When we took him to the kennels, we saw the people at the kennels taking the dogs for a walk, and they walked the dogs up this, like, it was like 100-meter strip, if that, like this little like farm lane, and then back, and that was it. My dog gets the better part of 2 hours walk. That's we walk him twice a day. He gets about an hour every day, an hour each walk. They were out 5 minutes with the dogs. We did pay for extra walks for him though, so they do get this extra walk. But still, so yeah, I was kind of thinking about, and then the UK had thunderstorms after that hot weather. Of course, that's what you get when it's really warm. But well, I was thinking about him, because I don't think he's experienced thunder before, and dogs don't take well to thunder. I mean, it's scary. I mean, it's loud. They don't know what's going on. So yeah, at some points I was thinking about him, but it was the best thing. Like when we went to pick him up the next day, because we got back quite late. Tuesday night, got home. So yeah, I was excited to see him again. The cat, I mean, I do love the cat, but she wasn't that bothered when we got there, and she was asleep in the pen. And we're like, yeah, that's what you've been doing for this past 12. How many days did we go for? I think it was 10 days we went for. I can't remember. That's bad. But yeah, it was like, that's all you've been doing for nearly 2 weeks, is sleeping, because that's all the cat does. Whereas the dog, he's just a ball of energy. So yeah, excited to see the dog. Wasn't overly sad to leave. I mean, it was a really nice place. I think that's like the place we're gonna go now for like the rest of our holidays, apart from like America. But America's like once in a lifetime. It's not something you do every year unless you've got the money, because it isn't cheap to fly to America and then have a holiday there, especially for 2 weeks. but obviously in Menorca it's closer, not as expensive. Well, I say it's not as expensive. You can make it as expensive as you want to be. You can go for the cheapest possible, or you can go for the however much you want to spend. Oh, I bet we could drive down there. Oh, we could as well, because there's actually a pickup point. That'd be kind of cool. Where are we now? I reckon we're leaving Russia, or we've left Russia. Near enough. That is Poland, by the looks of it. In fact, no, we have left Russia. Because this is is Belarus? Yeah, we've left Russia. Sweet. So we're actually going into Poland now. And then on for the rest of the journey. We've currently done like 300 mile, I think. Judged by that, I mean, it's 2,000 on ferry. So if you take 2,000 off 3,570, call it, leaves you with 1,570. And I believe that the job is 1,800 and something. So yeah, 300 mile, still a lot to go. I can see myself now running out of things to talk about. But yeah, if I had to rate the holiday, it'd be like 10 out of 10, definite. It was brilliant. I mean, you got your own villa, your own pool. The villa we had 3 bedrooms, which is something you don't see often in, like, when you go to hotels and that. It's having 3 rooms. You usually have, sometimes it's 1 and then the living room with one of those sofa beds. But yeah, 3 rooms, so I didn't have to share a room with my brother, which is good. What was he doing then? That guy there. He indicated to go into this lane and I was like, no, change my mind. I need to sleep soon. In 3 hours. Where will that take us to? Oops. Yeah, I think I might actually just drop there for the night. Or possibly there. In fact, no, we'll get past the toll booths. Look at that again. Toll booth and then another toll booth. How ridiculous is that? I could be super sneaky and just completely avoid that. I think that's meant to be a toll booth as well. Yeah, looking at it, that's meant to be a toll booth. Oh, another phone call. Fantastic. Sorry guys, another nuisance call. I think it's actually the same number. Thing is, it's showing the number. It's not like, if it said unavailable, I'd just block the number, or I'd just block it, because I believe you can do that. But I don't know the number, and I don't know if they're ringing for somebody in the house, and they're not here, obviously. I'm on my own at the moment. They're not ringing for me, and I've picked it up once, and it sounded like a call centre, but I can't remember what it said on the caller ID. So yeah. And the reason I've got the phone with me is because we've got other phone calls going on as well. It's like the 5th time they've called today. It's weird. Yeah, I could completely avoid that, but it's just messing around, going through their single lane roads. That's why I'd probably do it. But yeah, 2 together, that's just stupid. But yeah, I believe I'll either sleep at the toll booth or there. We'll decide when we get to it. I need to move over, but is this yellow car going to let me? Yeah, you are. Watch him slam on the brakes now. Complete idiot. 2.5 hours till I need to sleep, so I'll probably go for the closest. I don't want to run the risk of well, you can fall asleep at the wheel in this game. It's called dozing, and actually, what it seemed to do with me is it said it was dozing, and then what it seemed to do was the screen would go blank. It said dozing, and then it seemed to take over the truck, and you try to fight it, but it like steer the truck for you, and ultimately try and throw you into the side of the road, which kind of happens when you fall asleep at the wheel. Not like I've ever done it, but I know people that have. Yeah. So this is that fuel station, so we're pretty much out of the Russian territory, or the Rus map territory, as it's called. And here's the fuel station. How many what's fuel amount we got left? Fuel remained for 2,000 miles, so hopefully we won't have to refuel during this entire journey. Though it's not that accurate when it says, oh, so much from remaining for so many miles, because you got to, you know, you take into account the how much the engine's working, because obviously when the engine works harder, it uses more fuel. I'm going to sleep at the toll station, because I know I'm going that way. Now there's a problem here. They've stopped on that white line. They should have just gone for it while it's on yellow, but no, they stopped. Like idiots. Why am I not... roof lights not on? Now they are. And he's just stopped. Why is he just stopped there? I don't understand. The traffic's just messed up. He shouldn't have stopped there. Oops, bump. Right, you get out of my sight, stupid van driver. You're already annoying me. So yeah, like I was saying about the fuel, engine works harder, uses more fuel. It's pretty obvious. I'm not waiting at that. Ooh, I thought I was going to hit speeding offence then. Fantastic. I'm going to sleep at this one if there's any space, because I don't want to run the risk of going to the second one and there being no space, and then going to that third one, that third option, and there being no space there either, otherwise. Because in this game you can't just ditch it at the side of the road and sleep like you could in real life. You're not meant to, you're meant to find a certified parking space. But sometimes truck drivers don't have that option and they just have to sleep in lay-bys and industrial estates. Yeah, there's some space here. I'm just going to have to be careful getting around this truck. Oh my. Oh, I think I'm going to hit that. Oh, I hit the car. Great. That'll be the guy that works there. Oh, no, that's the toilets. That'll be the guy that works at the toll station, probably. He's going to get a surprise when he clocks off his shift. I'm going to go in this spot. This looks like a longer spot. Probably for those with longer trailers. Where is the... Okay, there isn't a trigger point. Looks like I'm going to have to go into this one here. joking? Why isn't there a trigger point? Right, it appears that's not even working. Okay. Yeah, I'm loving this job at the moment. Maybe that's why all these guys parked here. They can't get the trigger point to work, so they've just binned it here. Can I do that? I didn't think so. Oh, it's 19 miles per hour. I'll forgive you. But hopes this next one works, otherwise I'm going to be finding difficulty to find a parking space. Finding difficulty. I'm going to find it difficult to find a difficult. It's going to be difficult to find a parking space. There we go. So that's Scandic Trans, Logistics Thermo. Like a truck. Ouch, ouch. Now this one is a stowbar trailer there. This one has actually got less CO2 rail. It's actually got trucks in it, so I'm going to have to pick it up. Yeah. Looks like that isn't working either. Detaching the trailer, does that do anything? That works. Right then, so the game crashed, but I'm hopeful if we just press... No, can't we sleep? Right, if I inch forward... Maybe it's not just giving me the pop-up message. Maybe I just have to do it... Right, detach the trailer. Detaching the trailer works! I can't believe it. Oh my. Right. That's something, isn't it? I have to cross into both of these lanes just so I don't hit him. Right, at least now I don't have to sleep at the next one. Obviously I still have to go through the toll booth though. But yeah, so it could be a problem with this trailer, or it could just be where we are in the map, that it's not letting me sleep unless I disconnect the trailer. But for those who might want to try out this map after, just you know, be wary of that. Oh wow, I shouldn't have done that, but he was taking too much time for me to even... I just need to be careful when we come up to a some sort of junction, because that's when I need to do that thing when I go the opposite way to where the map's telling me, because it wants to take me on like an extra 100-mile trip, and I'm not doing that. Stobart! Nice to see Stobart. And down here. I don't think Stobart going to Poland or anything. They do go into Europe, but I don't think they're going to Poland. France is probably the main bit when they're just exporting goods out of the country. I think the only only Stobart trucks that go quite far would be the rally team. Obviously they go where the rally goes, but as for just haulage, just logistics thing. What is this? Look at the queue. Hang on, why? Oh, is that traffic? Are there traffic lights? I don't know, but I need to turn right here. Right, remember, right. I'm just worried about that road causing me some grief. Hopefully not. Yeah, there's traffic light down there. The thing is with these lights here, there's nothing coming the other way, so why just stick it on green? I mean, look at the tailbacks. Just stick it on green until cars come to the other side, then start changing. Obviously they'll be working on a timer, so letting like 5 cars through. Ridiculous. That'd be a nice time to get a photo. Cool. Well, this is actually quite painful to sit through. Changed again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop braking and just go. 5. 6, 5. 5 cars. Would you believe it? 5 cars. So 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be at least another 2 before we get there. It's just the AI. That's a weird looking construction vehicle. I've never seen anything like that before. It's nice to listen to the engine rattle. That'll be engine attle. Engine ettle. I don't know. So it's 4. See, there's no need to brake. No need to brake, dude. There he goes. Ah, if he stopped, I can't believe he stopped there. I can't believe it. Screw this. There's nothing coming the other way. Screw you. Right, we've got to turn right. Hopefully the sat-nav gets the idea of where I'm going and doesn't tell me to turn around. I'm getting worried. About what might be in store down here. I reckon that's a dead end. I don't know though. Might be just where the map's laid out. Keeps telling me to turn around. I don't know. Not liking this so far. Keep wanting me to turn around. I can't see why it'd be a dead end, to be honest. There's a crossing here. We've still got about 1,500 miles to go. Right, these guys are going somewhere. So follow these. Let's hope they're not going to this rest stop. Surely it'd realise where I'm going now. It's just adding the miles on. I don't know, the road just might be bugged. It's saying I've discovered this road. Ah, here we are. It's got arrows pointing, so perhaps there's just a bit of a fault in the connection. Well, that's why, but hopefully I might be able to drive it. I am going to slow down because there could be invisible walls. Yeah, you can see it there. There's a problem with the map. It just doesn't join right. Can I? Looks like I can cross. There we go. Oh, tree in the road. This is Poland rebuilding stuff now, so we're out of Rust map area into Poland rebuilding. And that's the problem. So the connection point isn't 100% perfect, but bear in mind you can actually cross that point. So that was like 1,500. It's cut almost 200 miles off my journey. How amazing is that? I don't even have a clue what lane I'm meant to be in now. Just stay in this one. I'm actually quite proud of that. I mean, anybody in the right mind would have gone that way if they had the road map out. just because the sat nav didn't tell them, unless it stated there was a dead end, which there wasn't. It was just a game mechanic, like not a game, but a flaw in the game, in the map, not the sat nav. The sat nav was actually doing the right thing. It couldn't understand that you could still cross over. It just saw that little gap between the roads and how the road didn't line up evenly. It was like, nope, forget it, just go the easiest route, because that's what the sat nav chooses. It doesn't think, it just chooses the easiest route. It does think, but it can't think hard. It just chooses the easiest route. So far, I'm in Poland rebuilding. I haven't had a driver screw me over, so it could just be the Russian drivers. Hopefully, get the foot down now and get some miles on the clock. So another thing to talk about. I've talked about the holiday. I will probably bring it back in like future videos. Like if anybody asks me, yeah, all right. But for now, I've said all I can think to say at the moment. Look at that plane! Look at that plane! Flight Simulator meets Euro Truck. I'll have to get a shot of the plane. Oh, look at that. That's a right view. Just actually take the field of view out a little bit. I want to get the wheels of the truck on. The dog's barking. Something's upset him. There we go. Oh, that's a mint picture. That's probably one of the best I've ever took, and it's not even that special. Look at that. Look at that. Dog, shut up. This is a good moment. That's the airport there, that's why. Going into land. Sweet. I think I might just hit the barrier. That no, still undamaged. Holy hell! You're not stopping. You've just undertook me. You know what? That's illegal, dude. I was trying to indicate over because I was going slow, but no. Speedy Gonzales there. Can't wait. What the hell are those? Are they UFOs? Or are they birds? Very, very flat birds. Like stingrays. And they're flying in the sky. They're that flat. Is it stingrays? Those right flat. Well, they look flat anyway. And they've got the faces like on the underside of them. I'm sure they're stingrays. Or they're manta rays. Or manta rays, I don't know what you call them. Aquarian. Aquarian? Is that? Yeah. They're in aquariums. Yeah. You find them in the sea and water. I was going to say equine, but that's horses, isn't it? Yeah, it's equine's horses. I'm sure. So yeah, stuff I wanted to talk about. Channel stuff. Oh my, sorry. Obviously Penguin TV, whatever you want to call it. The birth of Penguin. That's all happened now. It's all got underway. I'm going to start referring to myself as Penguin because that's my username on pretty much everything now. Steam and Twitch, YouTube, whatever. But obviously you guys can still call me Morgan. I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I don't prefer it. There isn't like sides or anything, but I honestly have no problem, you know, address me by my name. Whoa! Trains! Euro Truck beats Train Simulator. Oh, yeah, you know. Oh, Stobart. So many things. Euro Truck meets Stobart Simulator. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get in front of this guy. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, this one's under construction. This is pretty cool. I've never seen that. A toll station under construction. That's pretty neat. I like that. What? End of toll road, but there's no barrier. And I had to pay $0. I wonder if because it's under construction, they don't charge you. What is it now? There's some places if they're having maintenance done, they don't charge you for certain things, such as I don't know, car parks, like council car parks. If they're having a construction done, they tend not to charge you because it's like, you know, sorry for the inconvenience of construction vehicles being scattered across the place. Will not charge you the ridiculous price to park for an hour. In my hometown, the council, it's stupid. I don't know the exact price, but for an hour it's something stupid. The hospital car park is even worse. That's not council owned, that's hospital owned, and which is NHS, but they're even worse for charging for parking. You have to, like, you know, take out a mortgage to park there. Thank God, my mum works at the hospital, and when I was in hospital over that weekend, when I had food poisoning, my mum can use her staff car park thing, which, believe it or not, she has to pay for. She has to pay to go to work, which you do if you have to drive there and that anyway. But yeah, she has to pay to park at work. Ridiculous, right? And it's not like it comes out of a paycheck, like so much taken off a paycheck. It's like, no, you get paid normal, but then you give us money at the end. She also has to pay for a license to work there, and there's this, like, it's not CRB check, it's something else that you have to work there, like a legal requirement. And that costs quite a bit of money as well. It's like, are you serious? It costs money? Like, you just have to pay to work there. Which you're probably thinking, oh yeah, you have to pay to work in like certain places. Not like that. No.